Hello, everyone. My name is Bates. I'm with Gallup Technology Group, and I'm the facilitator of the Firm Team. For those of you who don't know, the Firm Team is a group of vendors that service and sell their products or services to the legal community, lawyers, law firms, etc. We are basically a networking and leads group, but we have an amazing laser focus on legal vendors. Part of our monthly meetings, we always bring an amazing, hopefully, we never know if they're going to be amazing, but we never were wrong up until now with all of our speakers. We bring a speaker to our meeting, and man, I have a speaker that's going to surprise us this coming meeting on March 2023. I have with me Ivo over here from Simpler Media. Simpler.media is the website. And Ivo, can you tell us a little bit about you, please?
Bates, I would be happy to do that. And thanks for setting up that I have to be amazing. I like to know where the bar is when I do this. So in a nutshell, I have been in the podcasting space since the beginning of podcasting all the way back in 2004. I wrote Podcasting for Dummies in 2005, and I now run a consultancy, a strategic podcast consultancy called Simpler Media that you mentioned, that focuses on just the needs of business podcasters, which is quite different than the needs of podcasters who are, trying to break into the top 10 of these various charts and stuff. And that's what we do here at Simpler Media is we make podcasts for businesses.
So you focus on B2B basically, right? That's your audience usually.
That's really the niche of what we do, because it's the same time I've been in podcasting, I used to run digital advertising agencies. And I understand there's a great need for highly specialized knowledge that most businesses don't have because they're focused on their business. So what we do at Simpler Media is we help all of those technical aspects of podcasting nobody wants to learn how to do, so that we can do it much more efficiently and they can stay focused on the business at hand.
So there is the technical aspect of it. If somebody wants to create a podcast, but before you figure out how to do it, companies like yours and what you're going to be talking to us about is not really the technical side of it, is what is the goal behind it and what you should focus on. One of the things that I was told by somebody very smart a few minutes ago in our prep for this video is that quantity of listeners does not really matter. And that's something that I had in the back of my head, like how would I get in front of thousands of people to make it worth it for me? And you mentioned something very smart in terms of the quantity. Please share with our audience, with our viewers, what that is.
Yeah. There's a misconception out there that in order to have a successful podcast, you have to have tens of thousands, if not tens of millions of listeners. And I guess that's true if the business model for your podcast is the standard broadcast model, which is get a big audience and sell ads that they're forced to sit and listen to all the time. And that still works. But for the business community with podcasting delivers a method of connecting with an audience that is kind of unparalleled to anything else. And so with a small, whether that's dozens or whether it's hundreds or whatever the number is, audience of listeners, you can really do a lot because of your deep, solid connection with them. Like we're recording this on video right now. And we all know for our video channels, if we go to YouTube or Facebook or whatever we're using, and we look at the stats, well, we all see the exact same thing. The retention is terrible. Lots of people listen to the first 10 seconds. And after that, it drops off in a big way. With podcasting, it's the exact opposite. There's an 85% chance on average that someone starts listening to a podcast will listen all the way to the end of the episode. That's amazing engagement that you just don't see in any other medium. We're not forcing people to listen. They listen because they want to listen and become much more involved and much more engaged.
That's really interesting. So we're going to have about half hour, 40 minutes of your experience and your knowledge brought to our meeting, and we super appreciate that. And I know I can't wait to hear what you have to say for your viewers out there, for the viewers that look at this and can't attend our meeting. I just want to reiterate that that Ivo's company, again, Simpler.media, as you can see on that little sign behind him, is a company that works with all B2B clients. And if you guys have any intention of growing your business or getting the right message to the right people, they can help you anywhere from producing to recording to making anything possible, bringing your ideas and your conversations out to the world, regardless of the capacity. So Ivo, if I'm on the right track, great. If you need to fix anything I just mentioned, please do. Now is the time.
No, you're fine, Bates. Really, our model is we take care of all the things you don't want to have to do. You know, our perfect client is somebody who has a budget, not a huge budget, and an intention, but really doesn't know how to execute it. That's what we'll do. We'll do all the execution, from episode planning to release and publication and distribution, all of those things. You can focus on just running your business.
Sounds good. Awesome. So thank you again, guys. If you are not aware of the Firm Team, and if you want to listen to Ivo and join our meeting, if you're a legal vendor, that's the only requirement we have to join our meetings in this case. But again, Ivo can help you otherwise. But Ivo is going to be at our meeting on March, and the information is on www.firm.team. There's no .com at the end. And we're also on Eventbrite, registering right now, open registration for the first, I believe we only have 15 seats available for this coming meeting, and you should probably hurry up. Ivo, thanks so much. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thanks, Bates. Cheers.
Bye-bye.